for the World Wrestling Federation Championship, scheduled for one fall.
Look at that rope. Pop over $50,000, Monsoon.
With his executive consultant, Mr. Perfect, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 242 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation, Ric Flair.
Eat your heart out, Toots. You know, if you want to be fair to Flair, you gotta be fair and say that's a heck of a rope. Only a man as fair as Flair would show up at WrestleMania. Will you stop? What are you talking? Yell at me? You know, Flair was there before Savage. He was fair at that time.
Confidence oozing out of the reigning champion, Ric Flair.
Look at that suit on Mr. Perfect. Look at that robe on Ric Flair. That's the WWF champion, and he's gonna keep it.
Clothes do not make the man, Brain.
Roll the picture. I want to see the picture. I want to see the staple marks on her stomach from the centerfold.
This is what it's all about.
This is gonna make history, Monsoon. He's going after him. He's falling right into Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair's trap.
All the weeks of humiliation, all the weeks of frustration, and now it's all come to a head. It's all come to this.
Savage, you're not gonna win the title.
Oh, look at that. Give me a break.
Good going, Mr. Perfect. Good going.
Come on, ref. Do your job.
Oh, it's just gonna explode. The roof's gonna come right off this Hoosier Dome.
Get in the ring, come on.
Savage isn't thinking like a man that wants to win the title. He just wants to get out there and tear Flair apart.
He is a man possessed. Look at this clothesline.
It's a vendetta. You're right, and it's gonna work for us.
Knee in the back sends a champ hard into the corner. I warned you, Brain, weeks ago that this whole thing could backfire on you.
It's not gonna backfire. He's not going out there and wrestling the man. He's trying to take him out, and he's not gonna be able to do that and win the title.
Nice counter to that inverted atomic drop.
He's gotta concentrate on the title.
Let's not forget for one moment, Macho Man, former WWF champion. He knows what it's all about.
Yeah, he knows what it's all about, but now his missus is involved. He can't think. He's a jealous man. He's gonna make a mistake, and he's made a lot already.
I think you made the mistake. Flair made the mistake. Perfect made the mistake. Oh, look at that. Backdrop right over the top rope.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Rick, get up. Get up. Come on, Rick, get up.
Macho Man, I'm surprised he's on his feet.
Come on, get up.
Look at this. Ramming him right into the ring apron. All that damage being done to the lower back area.
Don't get to him. Don't get counted out. Oh, it doesn't matter. He gets counted out.
Let's not forget for one moment, title can only change hands on a pinfall or submission, countouts, disqualification, or any other means of loss. The title would not change hands.
Savage has got to pin him. Savage is going to have to make him give up.
That's right.
Flair's not a quitter, and he's too good to be pinned. He walked through 29 men at the Royal Rumble to become champion. Not a punk like Savage, because his old lady was with Flair a long, long time ago. He's going to come here in front of this audience and take the belt from this man. Forget it.
It all remains to be seen as right now, Macho Man on the receiving end as the champion is starting to unload with that heavy artillery. Look at this suplex. Oh, how much power one man
We got him.
take. 2 count is all he could get. Well, I'm surprised.
An 80-year-old woman could have counted faster than Hebner.
What are you upset about, Brain? Your man is in control.
Get this chair out of my way. Let me stand up here. I need room to move.
Suplex
I'm on a
coming
roll.
up. Beautiful. Side
got it.
suplex. Well executed by the champ. Hooks the leg. Could be over. No.
Come on, Rick. Show me the pictures. Show me the pictures. I want to see it on the big screen.
Savage trying to get up, trying to use those ropes to regain his feet. Big smile on the kisser of Ric Flair as he knows he's well in control of this one. Ah. That back is taking a tremendous beating. Again. He's just measuring him now.
Come on. Pretty soon he's going to be called Macho Man Slick Rick. He is taking it to him. Savage, you're a beaten man. I wonder who Elizabeth's going home with tonight.
Will you
Is she here? I didn't even know she's here.
It's not over till it's over, Brain.
I'm sure if she was here, she'd be out there. Or is she too embarrassed? Her heart's still pounding for that man in
Buying
there.
a little time underneath that bottom turnbuckle. Not a bad idea by the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Crawl out of the Hoosier Dome on your belly. That's your only hope, Savage. Looking for a place to hide now, Monsoon.
Flair coming out after him.
What a champion. He didn't have to come out, but he's taking it to him.
He wants to do some further damage to that kidney area, and he certainly does just that.
I wonder if Elizabeth's singing that famous song, My Boyfriend's Back. Give me one, Monsoon, give me one.
One.
Woo! Come on, spit that banana out and do it. Woo!
Macho Man in deep trouble here. But we all know what's running through his mind. What he's gone through these past several months. The humiliation, the degradation.
Savage is taking a beating. He's just running on fumes
Champion
now.
in desperation kicks out once again.
He's just running on fumes. Flair's playing with him like a child with silly putty or a slinky spring. He's just playing with him.
You don't fool around and play with somebody like the Macho Man. If you can beat him, you beat him.
Oh, that's what you do. You must be lacking confidence in your own ability. Flair has confidence. Look at that. You are the champ.
Indeed oozing from the champion, Ric Flair.
You are the champ. And you are perfect.
As the Macho Man has absorbed all kinds of punishment here and is still hanging tough and hanging in there.
Hey, maybe next week Liz can go on Love Connection and get a date. I think she's already been on that show.
Will you stop?
I wasn't sure. I just educated guess.
Another reversal. Wow. Macho Man exploded with a right hand. But not enough to stop the onslaught here by Flair. Another reverse knife edge. And another right hand. And another one by Savage. Sends him in for the ride. Look at this. Reverse neck breaker.
Get up! Get him up, Perfect!
That'll buy Savage a little bit of time.
Get him up!
Some well-needed time.
Get him up! Give me something to drink. Somebody give me something to drink. Give me some water.
Thought Savage was for all intents and purposes done, but he's hanging in there. Champ off the ropes. A nice block by the Macho Man. A right and a left. Another left.
Stop him. That's the way.
Thumb right in the eye.
Show me the champ.
Flair going to the outside. Referee warning him. Oh, look at this. He got caught up there. And Savage on the first turnbuckle. Oh, what a slam.
Take a walk. Take a walk. Roll out of the ring. Do something.
That confident look has disappeared from the face of the champion. The pendulum has swung. In this one, the tide has indeed turned. Big backdrop.
Get up.
Another clothesline.
Stay by the rope. Stay by the rope.
And another one by Savage.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Go to Perfect. Go to Perfect. Go to Perfect.
Oh, spat right at him. Savage following it up here. Irish whip on the corner. Look at this. Oh,
No.
on him. Right underneath the chin.
No, 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 no.
Two count out.
No.
Oh, was that close?
No. No, no, no.
Mr. Perfect is sweating. Bobby the Brain Heenan is sweating.
I'm not sweating.
Ric Flair is sweating. A 360, and the champ is down and out on the concrete.
But you can't beat him out on the floor. You can't beat him on the floor. You gotta beat him in that ring.
And Savage with that patented leap off the top turnbuckle. And Ric Flair got rammed right into the steel barricade. What a tremendous effort. Here.
Disqualify him.
Macho Man.
Disqualify him.
Yeah, that way you can hang on to your title.
Get up.
Oh, this. The champ is busted open.
Oh, my, no, no, no.
Ric
No, no.
bleeding profusely. Suplex coming up on the concrete.
Savage has got to be stopped. There's something wrong with the man.
What a match.
Stop the match. Stop the match right now.
Macho Man took everything the champ could dish out, and now it's payback time.
Come on, stop the match.
Over for the cover, no. He wants to dish out some more punishment.
Come on, Rick. Get up. Clear the cobwebs. Get up.
Savage to the outside.
Get out. Get
Flair
out.
doesn't have a clue where he is.
Get out, Rick. Get out.
There it is. Double axe handle. Hooks the leg.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Savage wanted that 3 count. Perfect sweating. The beret
Get out.
casing.
Oh, no, not the elbow. No, no, no. Perfect. Do
Come on,
something.
referee. Get
Somebody
out
do
of his
something.
way.
Somebody do something. Perfect.
Everybody on their feet. Flying elbow. Hooks the leg. Look at that. Come on.
No.
What is that?
It's a 2 count. It's a 2 count.
Perfect went right into the ring. That's disgusting. Look at Perfect in his pocket. Referee trying to separate him. Whoa, and the referee went down. Oh, look at that. Something that Perfect took out of his pocket and gave it to Ric Flair. Come on.
Come on. Somebody do something.
Savage doesn't know it. Oh, did he get nailed?
Look at that. What a champion. He's still fighting. He's busted open.
He gave it
everything done to him.
He passed it back outside the ring. I think Savage is unconscious.
So what?
No.
Come on. What is going on? What is going on?
What a match.
Take him out now, Flair. Don't play around with him anymore. Take him out.
Flair now regaining some of that fire.
Take him out.
Some of that adrenaline pumping through his body.
I don't care if you get disqualified.
Oh, look at this. Perfect with a steel chair.
Do what you have to do.
Oh, come on.
It's over. Piece of cake. Nothing to worry about.
If Perfect wants to be part of this, oh, look at this. Elizabeth trying to make her way down.
Oh, she can't take it anymore. Now is she worried about the Macho Man?
How about this guy?
Or is she worried about Ric Flair? You tell me.
They're trying to keep Elizabeth out of there, but I don't think they're going to be able to.
She's got her mind made up. She's going to the side of the champion, Ric Flair. They're going to break that leg. He's going to slap that figure 4 on. Snap, crackle, and pop. Do it to him. Do it to him.
Savage took that chair by Perfect right in the leg.
They can't physically get her back. What are they going to do with her? Here we go. It's all academic. Slap it on him.
There comes the figure 4.
He's got it. He's got it. Nobody gets out of that monsoon. Once it's properly applied and he locks it in, it's over.
They're trying to convince Elizabeth to leave the ringside area, but she's having no part of it.
She doesn't want to see the pictures.
And look at the
pictures.
Look at the Macho Man fight this figure 4.
Show me the pictures. Show it to the world.
2 count by the referee. Oh, look at that. It's crazy here in the Hoosier Dome.
I've never seen a championship match like this in my life.
You mean with so much outside interference from your guy, Mr. Perfect?
Tough, tough.
Oh, he's been in this an awful long time.
Liz is there. I know why she's there. She's there to see. Look at her. She's clapping for Ric Flair, the World Wrestling Federation champion.
She is not.
Still waters run deep.
And left hand
just saw it.
Raised in the air by the Macho Man. Oh, look at this. Come on, Rep.
What business is it of his to do something like that?
He should have been escorted out of here a long time ago.
Break that leg, break that leg.
It's a small package by the Macho Man.
No, you're not going to beat him like that.
The left leg and knee of the Macho Man.
Look at Liz, she just
in real trouble here.
Look at Liz, she just gave a woo! Did you hear her? Flair will probably fix his leg so he can never walk again.
For you, baby! Woo!
It's for you, baby. And she winked. She winked at him.
She did not.
She did too. Don't get in my face.
Savage in big trouble here.
Look at her. She's giving the eye. I'll meet you out back. It's over. It is over. So Macho Man.
If that figure 4 out again, I would have to concede it would be over.
You bet.
But no, it's the Macho Man. And he'll go behind from the outside.
No. He used the trunks. He had the man by the trunks. What the hell is going on here? What is going on? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get to Ric Flair.
Elizabeth went right after Flair, and now it's mayhem. History has been made here in the Hoosier Dome, as once again, the Macho Man Randy Savage has regained the World Wrestling Federation Championship. All kinds of WWF officials in the ring, and no one can maintain order. It's Battle of Mayhem here. Elizabeth won after Flair with a vengeance. And it's still not over. Pandemonium here in the Hoosier Dome, where history has been made. Finally, we got Flair and Perfect outside the ring. Macho Man still down on his back inside the ring. What a tremendous pounding he's taken at the hands of Flair and Perfect. But look at him fight. Once again, Randy Macho Man Savage has regained the WWF Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen,